Alright, that was a lot more difficult than it had to be, and 20 minutes that took me to get all that sorted out. The sad thing about all that is I was actually on the ground in the airfield from like a couple of minutes after I landed from Dave Jacko's stream, and everything was fine. And then the minute I started to want to do stuff, nothing was fine, which is always the way. But anyway, we are here. Welcome everyone to leg 107 and 108. God, talk about a mind blank there. So we're doing leg 107, leg 108 this evening here in the World Adventure in Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're going here from Sirena Station here in Costa Rica over to San Jose, which is of course the capital city of Costa Rica, and then we are heading further up to Managua, which is the capital city of Nicaragua. Why am I like sitting out of frame on my webcam now? 2 seconds. Right, there we go. Solved that. Anything else want to go wrong? Or change, or move around without me actually doing it? Would be great. Right, so no track IR this evening because when I tried to turn track IR on before, I went upside down, which was fun. I know a few of you think that Australia is upside down, but I can assure you we are not. I can assure you that we are not. So we'll start off by saying a very, very, very wonderful good day to Mr. Sean Dale, who is with us this evening, alongside many others, but he was the first one to comment. So Sean, mate, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing very, very well. Mr. Blackadder is here, as is Bubba Braun. G'day to both of you legends. Hope you both are doing very, very well. I'm just getting random zoom outs as well, but that one's actually my fault, so I can't blame any pieces of technology or equipment for that one, which is a shame. We have Aaron B, we have Metas, and we have Big Jacko's Gaming, as well as Fozzie here. G'day to all 4 of you legends. Hope all of you are doing very, very well. William Kelly is here, as is Mr. Calling Pigeon. G'day to both of you. Hope you're doing very well. Calling Pigeon, I do apologise for the mix-up in Discord. If you haven't read our Discord messages yet, you'll know at a later point when you do. If you have, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. My bad. Benny Big Bucks is here. G'day, Benny, mate. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fantastically. We have, of course, the chat, just as I'm scrolling down, just randomly goes to the bottom. Mr. Jacko is here in both his personalities, both his gaming and his personal personality. As is Mr. Kangaroo, as is Mr. Black Evo, the dirtiest slew that one man could ever know. Black Evo, mate, welcome to the stream as well, and to the others that I just mentioned. Sorry, the brain is completely confused about what just happened over the last 20 minutes because everything was working so smoothly and then it just fell into a complete pile of shit. Hey! We're getting, we've got a viewer over on the Facebooks. We've got a viewer over on the Facebooks. Or the Meta, or the Meta, or whatever the bloody hell they've decided to call that thing now. Either one, thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Vruden is here. He says, good morning, pilots. Vruden, mate, you're in Atlanta. You won't be along for the flight. If you are in the chat, though, mate, talk to us about Doggo, your new Doggo that you got for Christmas. Very, very interested to hear more. And Inspector T69 says good evening as well. Inspector, mate, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fantastically. What's the Facebook link? Give me un momento, please. Black Arab. Hello? Wanna work with me? There we go. There we go. So if you go to that, facebook.com/justsomeussiegamer, there should be a live video occurring right now that is being watched by 2 people. Ooh, there you go. Awesome. Alright, so if I can actually get the brain to talk to the hands and various other body parts. Hey, Jacko! Thanks for the like, mate. Much appreciated. Yeah, as I was saying, if I can get the hands and the brain to talk to the other body parts and we can actually get this plane going, because otherwise already we're staring down the barrel of half an hour of me just doing not much. Hey! Like Adam, mate, thank you very much for the like as well. Much appreciated. Alright. So, we have a haircraft to start. Whilst we are here, do let me know how the noises are. The noises being things like the voice and the music and the sim, not just the random noises that you might hear coming from my brain as the cogs are slowly winding themselves up and starting to process what actually I'm meant to be doing. Hey! They're coming from everywhere! Alright, prop, mixture, let's select some fuel like so. And then I believe that's it. Hey, I now know how to start this aircraft nice and relatively quickly. Alright, lights, flaps. And I guess we just need to basically turn around, don't we? What body parts do you mean? All the body parts, kangaroo, all the body parts. The hands, the feet, the tongue, the nose, the mouth, the eyes, the ears, head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, knees and toes. Yeah, all of those. Right, so I think I am ready to just do a 180 and get off the ground. So if you guys want to get yourselves up in the air, you are more than in a position to begin this. So obviously we will be making a stopover in San Jose, hence why this evening's stream is Jose and Hoseby, which I thought was very original. Not. We'll take off the parking brake. I'm gonna say, how much engine power am I going to need to actually get this thing to move? Obviously somebody's applied glue to the grass before we arrived. Alright. Do the extremely long taxi over to the runway here. Probably, though, we are at the wrong end. I would say we may actually have to taxi down to the other end. I will check that now. No, there's actually there's no wind, so I can go from this end of the runway and just do some forward driving. Damn, I'm glad that Trinidad's got a bit of power, otherwise I would be fucking screwed in that situation. Alright, let's just roll it on. And it's not even deodorant. Okay, turns out that the Trinidad is probably not, it was easy to land here. It's probably not a good plane for taking off from here. That was a lot of runway, and that was only just up in time. What do you do if you can't reach the knees? Just the same thing that I do when somebody asks me to bend over and touch my toes during stretching. Just basically give them the finger and keep walking. No, do the best you can. That's all I ever expect from people from life. It's all I ever expect from myself is do the best you can. If you expect anything more from people, I feel like you're a bit weird. expecting people to do more than what they're capable of is probably a bit too much of an expectation, I guess, if that makes sense. To sound really philosophical and smart for 3 seconds. Somebody clip that, because it's not going to happen very often. Alright, so we have probably got enough altitude now for the purposes of safety, which is, I mean, ideal. Nav, altitude. Can you get rid of those stupid thingamajiggies? Right, we're going to go up at 700 feet per minute. The MSA is 12,000, so that's exactly what we are going to go to help with fuel. Deactivate. There we go. That might actually be my mouse that's doing that part. I don't think that's actually the sim, which is always good, seeing as the mouse is only 18 months old. It shouldn't be doing funny things, and yet here we are. So I've got an absolutely wonderful sunrise that is currently hidden by the clouds as we come out here. Right, now I can actually look at the camera again now that the aircraft is doing what it needs to do. We will bring up the flaps now as well, because we have more than enough speed and power, to quote Jeremy Clarkson. So the only issue I have this evening is I can't actually see the Facebook chat, or what people comment in the Facebook chat, without the only way I can see it is actually from that chat box that I have in the left hand corner of the stream. So just do keep that one in mind. If you are commenting on Facebook, you may need to just bring my attention to it if I don't see it. Just Facebook Gaming and my Streamlabs OBS, whilst they are better than they've ever been before, they're still not communicating exactly the way they should be. So still have a few little hiccups like that. I may, at some point during the stream, I may actually increase the size of that chat ever so slightly so I can see it clearly. Especially now that the rain is gone, I need to be able to see all the obstacles in my way. And we're over the clouds, so, you know. But very spectacular morning here in Costa Rica, with the beautiful sunrise over the, what is it? The something National Park? I can't remember the name, even though I've only said it 45 times.
You know what I like to do to her? Something I call a dirty fuzzy.
Hey, Sean, there should be subtitles on YouTube as well. I've turned on closed captioning, and there should be over on Twitch, because I've turned on closed captioning on all my streams, because we have viewers like Sean Atkins and all that who can be hard of hearing sometimes. So I wanted to be inclusive. So the fact that you're now telling me that only Facebook seems to be working is actually good. Thank you. I will investigate that, because it should just be showing up on all. But it's interesting that it's not. So cheers for that, Sean. Now I know that Facebook has it, and that the other two don't seem to right now, which is interesting. But they should be able to be turned on. If somebody can just test those on both the YouTube and Twitch streams, in the options, if you can turn on closed captioning or subtitles, you should be able to. You don't see it as an option on YouTube. And my online transmitter is not connected again. Thanks, Calling Pigeon. Much appreciated, mate. Nope, doesn't work on YouTube or Facebook. Right, I'll sort that out. I'll figure out. It's probably again something to do with Streamlabs. I would say. I'm glad it works on Facebook, Sean. No, I know. All good, mate. I actually appreciate you telling me stuff like that you're seeing closed captioning on Facebook, because I've just been assuming that it's been working fine on YouTube and Twitch for the last, So it's good to know these things. So I appreciate that, mate. Appreciate that. Alright, so our journey up to San Jose is I'm really stretching this out because I'm trying to do maths whilst I'm speaking. The journey up to San Jose is about 110 nautical miles. So we've got about 110 nautical miles, and then about 180 nautical miles up to Nicaragua. So almost a 50-50 split. Not quite. We're going for like a 60-40. Well, that just means that our flight plan is the perfect all-wheel drive setup. So that's good, I guess. No go on. Yeah, okay. Thank you very much, Aaron, over on Twitch. Much appreciated. Good morning / evening to you too as well, Go, and hope you are doing well. You're going to fly this in VR after the patch. So far from both Willie and I believe Black Evo. Black Evo will confirm this, but so far I think VR is good with the latest patch. The mouse click is now working when in VR, things like that. So should, touch wood for you, Garwin, should all come together, which means that you will have a good, enjoyable flight, I guess, in VR. Hopefully, maybe, kind of. So, as we come towards the end of my holidays, we're obviously streaming this evening. We'll be streaming tomorrow evening. We'll not be streaming on Sunday evening, as I'm doing early morning work-related stuff on Monday. But I will be streaming Monday evening. And possibly on Tuesday as well. Once that Tuesday has come and gone, it will be sort of a case of you will need to give me a couple of days to sort of figure out when I am on, when I'm not on. Streams might be a little bit spontaneous next week, so just keep that in mind. Make sure you keep an eye on the YouTubes and the Facebooks and the Twitches and all those things. Yeah. Stuff works again in VR. There you go. There you go. Oh yeah, you're running it off your cell phone. Now, Vrudin, I think I saw before my sim very rudely took over from our conversation we were having about the dog. I think I saw, yeah. The doggo is adorable. It's very nice to have him here with me. I always hated waking up alone in this big empty house. So, are you at home? Or no, you're in Atlanta and wifey's at home? Sean says, I love the speed heading thingy. So you mean, are you talking about the thing at the top? I still can't decide, but must help you with constant what speed heading are you? It's not even, so Sean, it's not even as much for myself as it is for everybody. Because I've had quite a few times people sort of ask, what sort of speed are you doing? What heading should I be looking for? All that sort of stuff. Well, that sort of negates that issue now, because people can just sort of look at the stream and they know which heading we're flying, and they know how fast the group is traveling at, and they know, you know, so much more without having to say much at all, if that makes sense. Ah, you're in Atlanta prepping the rental to go back on the market. Fair enough, fair enough. G'day Stu, mate. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing well. Hope life is treating you with some sort of general respect, and if it's not, well, punch it in the face. No, but in all serious, Stu, g'day. So Garwin, what were you saying before, Garwin? I saw something pop up really quickly about extreme cold temperatures or something. You have work to do this AM. You have to prepare for some serious cold. And high, like your top temperature for the day of -18 and -26 for the poor. I hope you've got warm clothes. That's really, really cold, mate. Really, really cold. Bloody hell. You're going to be potentially heading to Road Atlanta this autumn for a race. I see. Is that going to be in the vet? I'm assuming it's going to be in the vet. But that's cool. Road Atlanta, hey? Damn. If only we were in a situation where I had enough financials to just sort of jump over and join in those sorts of things. One day. Hopefully soon. So I hope everyone has had a good first week to begin 2022. I know I've had a pretty fantastic first week to start the year, I must say. Spent 3-4 hours today at work just sorting out, wearing the hat and everything. No, just dealing with, you know, making sure that I have things coming in on Monday to prep and all that sort of stuff. You know, all the good fun side. In fact, it's actually quite enjoyable at this point anyway. Ask me again in 6 months what I think of ordering and it might change, but at the moment it's quite an enjoyable task. I don't know, what... Just kill a mosquito. But what's everyone been up to so far in the first week of 2022? Any, well, obviously Vruden's on some sort of holiday in inverted commas, not really, obviously, because he's currently at the rental, but yeah. How's talk to me, how's everything been? Is what I'm basically trying to say. The brain is now actually starting to speak to the rest of the body, but we're still getting a little bit of a short circuit somewhere. A Labor Day weekend. So Garwin, Labor Day for you guys is different to what Labor Day is for us here in Australia. So So for us, Labor Day is early March. So I'm assuming it. Well, in fact, I know it's different. I just can't remember how different it is. Louise, unless you brought pizza or burgers, you're gonna have a bad time, unfortunately. Benny's been working as to keep the trains running on time. The trains where? Where are the trains actually running on time? Let me know so I can move there and take advantage of it. Waiting for a new board, like a motherboard, a power board, a circuit board, cardboard. Don't move to regional Victoria, says Benny. Well, you see, there's a small issue there, Benny. There's a small issue there. I live in regional Victoria. So, yeah. That's not gonna work. And like, yeah, okay. Did you run too many things at once? Did you Blackadder and you caused a bit of an explosion? Oh, I just realised I'm at 12,000 feet, so I need to pull some mixture out before I flood the engine with fuel. It depends where in regional Victoria. In my experience, and I must say, Benny, my experience in recent times hasn't been that much because I do have a vehicle. But in my experience a couple of years ago, I didn't really have that many issues with the train services on the Gippsland line. I mean, yes, it was frustrating when we had the buses. You know, we had the buses replacing the trains. When we had the buses replacing trains, but otherwise it hasn't been so bad. Josh says there is a huge SIM update. No, there's a 716 megabyte SIM update. The old power board burnt out. I see. Good morning, Josh. Hope you get yourself some coffee soon, mate. Sean says he's at 12,000 feet and his synthetic vision shows him flying into the mountains ahead. Right. Well, time for a C-fit, I guess. Yeah. Oh, 7 gigabyte and content updates. Yeah, no, so I haven't done my content updates for Reno and all that yet, Josh. I've only done the mandatory part of the update just to make the sim function. Yeah, I need to go back and watch my RPMs a little bit more here. Go. Perfect. That's the sweet spot just before the RPMs had started to drop. Oh, she's getting rough as we go in over the mountains here. Getting very, very rough. Oh! Yeah, okay. So, obviously, if you've got a lot of content and you're going to have to do a content update with that latest update, yeah, sure. It's a massive update. Absolutely. 100%. but I just haven't done that yet, so I can't really comment. I just assumed, which of course is a bad thing because it makes an ass out of you and me, in this particular case, just me, that you were talking about there was just a massive update for the sim, which is a usual issue that occurs when the sim has some error with trying to find the sim on the hard drive of the PC itself, which obviously we want to try and avoid doing if possible. Sean is climbing to 14,000 feet. Yeah, I'll monitor it, Sean. The MSA is 12,500, I think, or 12,000, or one of those. And I trust Calling Pigeon. So if he has decided that he wants to just send us all into the side of a mountain, I fully understand. He has to put up with me on a very regular basis doing lots of behind the scenes changes and all that very quickly, with sometimes little to no communication due to the fact that I'm doing it from a laptop or a phone that is remotely utilized. So I mean, you know, quite understandable if he ever wants to send me into the side of a mountain when I'm not concentrating on when my aircraft is flying. Yeah, I might end up following you to 14,000 as well there, Sean. Aaron's saying, thank goodness I have 5 terabyte of space on your Dropbox. Far out. That's it's a decent sized Dropbox. Oh, we're gonna get a CTD.